introduce you to my friend, my business partner. I have admired this man since he first stepped foot into York, and how he hustled and had this unique way to garner a way to get folks to invest in his company. I've always watched him from afar. So when he presented this opportunity to me, I knew that this man knew how to make an extra income, and I trust him. So I like to introduce to some, reintroduce to others, Mr. Rhon Friend of Fred Salon.
Hello, everybody. I just want to share with you the opportunity that has been shared with me. About 4 months ago, my sister gave me a call. She said, I saw this wonderful opportunity to earn money sharing where you buy your hair on Facebook. Now, certainly, I'm looking at my sister like, where did you get this information from? And there are two individuals that are friends of hers on Facebook who are the mother and father of Bunmi Moore, who is a six-figure earner, a mother of 5, and she said, give Bunmi a call and let her, guide you through this process so that she can tell you what this excitement is all about with this virgin Remy hair. So, of course, for a couple of weeks, I put it off. At the time, I was running a salon in Harrisburg, Lancaster, and York. And I could not think about how I was going to find any time to do anything other than what I was already doing. But one of the things that Bunmi said, that sometimes people are so busy making money that they don't take the time to earn a living. And I took a look at that process. And I gave her a call, and actually I was on my way to Harrisburg to one of my sister salons, one of my partner salons. Bunmi and I was talking on the phone. I had the phone in one hand, and by the time she finished telling her story, I had my credit card in the other hand. And I'm so excited about this opportunity because it is totally a no-brainer. House of Beautiful Hair gives you the opportunity for $9.97 to get a website that you can tell your friends about. They go to your website, make a purchase, and you earn money. The money every day I'm looking into my PayPal account, and the money's just growing and growing. I was helping one of my co-reps out the other day, and I was showing her how to set up her PayPal account on House of Beautiful Hair, and realized that I had money in there that I had not even realized.
Wow.
So oftentimes when I wake up in the morning and I check my email, it says you have a pending commission from you have a pending commission. So anyway, I go to my House of Beautiful Hair, I check my account, check my earnings, and it shows me what's pending, what's paid. It shows me the people who have visited my website to purchase hair. What I absolutely love about this product is that I don't have to have any inventory. The company ships out all of the merchandise. And actually, all I have to do is tell my friends, tell my clients about the website, and the rest of it is a no-brainer. I had the opportunity to join about 4 months ago, and certainly the people that I have shared about this opportunity have noticed that it was a no-brainer as well. We have used the hair for several installs on our clients. We have straightened it, we have dyed it, we have bleached the hair out. It does not shed, it does not mat, and the wonderful thing that I love about this hair is that it will last you for years. It is no comparison to the hair of the hair weaves that we can buy at the Asian corner stores. This is actually virgin Remy hair straight from the donor, placed on the weft and shipped out to us. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you Sherry Rawlings, and she's going to tell you her experience about her hair.
There Hi, everybody. My name is Sherry Rowland Washington. 12 years ago, I had wore locks. I wore locks for 12 years. I love my locks. But I originally went to locks because when I was transitioning back from Baltimore to New York, my cousin, who's a stylist, was really busy. And I couldn't always get into her shop. And I was not going to walk around looking busted. So I went to locks. But after 12 years, after coloring the locks, curling the locks, styling the locks, Rhon told me about this opportunity. So about a month and a half ago, I paid $9.97. He showed a clip of how much money he made. I was watching him. Just a scam. I was watching. And then one post on his Facebook showed how much he made. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I texted him, you need to call me. There's an opportunity call. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, 3 wait in. My phone died. I'm like, oh my gosh, my phone died. So I'm walking around charging it in. I listened to Bunmi presentation. I said, Rhon, I called Rhon back. He started talking. I said, Rhon, stop. Just, sign me up. Here's my card. Stop playing. It was just that simple. I got the hair in the mail, and there's some samples there. If you haven't touched the hair, it's top quality hair. I used to wear weave before I had locks. I was the weave beautician. Janet and business. And I got the hair in the mail. I was like, this is good hair. It was heavy. It was the 3.75, so it wasn't no one took hair out. It wasn't a small bundle like you get at the agents. It was heavy. And I was like, this thing shag. I'm pulling. It has to shag. It didn't shag. I was like, all right, wait a minute. Okay. So I'm looking. It's double wet. So I took it to my cousin. I was like, what quality is this? She goes, that's 5A. I was like, okay, winner. So I made the decision after 12 years, I cut my locks.
Wow.
Because the hair is just that nice. I wanted to experience the hair. I cut my locks. This is a Peruvian loose wave. I've had it in now for about 4 or 5 weeks. I have straightened it. I have re-wet it. I have put curly lotion on it, curl back up. I've used perm rods. I've used long rods. I love it. I can do whatever I want to it. I just really like the hair. I did a Facebook page. I started posting pictures. Folks started asking what's going on. My sister, who likes to wear weaves, I made her buy one. Yes, I made her buy it and wear it because she's cute and she does makeup. So I'm like, here, you can be my face. And people started inquiring. It did take me 2 weeks to get a family member to purchase the hair. But once that happened, it was rocking and rolling after that. I reached out to some colleagues. I reached out to my newest rep, who's here today, Mr. Dia Jackson, who got 5 customers in 1 day. Her pages went up on Friday. And I was like, good Lord, hold on. Okay. But the other thing that made me really like the company was when our team leader, Ms. Bunmi Moore, we have a team coaching call every Thursday before Scandal. We're done before Scandal. We are, aren't we? We're done before Scandal comes on. And then every Friday is an opportunity call. So it just listening and growing, and the coaches, Derek and Bunmi, they teach us how to grow the company. If you have friends who are on Facebook, you might as well, excuse my back, I'm sorry. You might as well get paid to be on Facebook.
I know, that's right.
That's
right.
So I wake up in the morning, I follow the plan. I wake up in the morning, I do a post. On my lunch break, I do another post. Mm-hmm. I get home from work, I do another post. But you got to know how to balance it because you don't want to saturate your clientele. Mm-hmm. But I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm having fun. There's nothing, I have to reconfirm what Rhon said. There is nothing like being at work in a boring meeting, looking at your email that says you just have a penny commission. Okay. Last testimony, Christmas time. I'm like, Rhon, okay, I need to see some money. I'm getting jealous. You making all this money. So Rhon posts this thing. I'm like, wait a minute, that's my name on there. If he got money, I got money. Wait a minute. Right. So at lunch, I went out and I looked at my PayPal account. I was like, yeah. And I guess I shouted so loud to my colleagues who were like, we're done with you. Sign us up. I'm like, okay, come on, let's go. It is a great opportunity, guys. You don't ship the hair, as Rhon said. You're not inventorying the hair. We waste $10 on a lot of other things, like late fees. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Late fees and different things. $9.97 a month is what comes out my account. But since then, I've made that overtime. Mm-hmm. This is my second month in, I think I'm up to 16 members.
Wow.
And number one on the leaderboard.
2 customer reps, and I have 3 customer associates who are anxious to become customer reps. It's a great opportunity. I encourage everybody, at least try it out for 2 months. $20 is a serious, plus the purchase of hair. It's a serious investment that will change your life. I'm hoping this company has opened me up to other avenues, and I'm looking forward. I've declared it. I've owned it. I'm looking forward to retiring from education in 2 years.
Woo!
Okay.
Thank you, Sherry. Also, we have another one of my reps that signed on practically as soon as I told her about the opportunity, and she has taken this to what area? The Philadelphia area, and she's going to tell you. She also works in a salon, and she's going to tell you about the response that she has gotten from the salon owners that she works for. Marlise?
Hi everyone, I'm Marlise. Rhon put me on the spot. He did not ask me to speak. I probably been dressed better than this, but anyway. I work in a beauty salon in Philadelphia. I live in Lansdale, over 2 hours away. And I showed the young lady at the shop the hair that I had. And I said, this is the hair that I sell, and you can do the same thing. And when she looked at the hair, she said, oh, this is nice. Oh, I like this hair. So I went out to the store, and she texted my phone and says, Marlise, can I use that hair that you showed me this morning? That was just my sample that I made, showing everybody. And I said, sure. It's $75 a bundle, but I'm going to give it to you for $50. I had it for a few months, and it's been touched. She said, no problem. They shampooed it, and it came straight. And then the owner of the shop put the weave in, and I was shampooing another client, and she yelled across the shop, Marlise, where'd you get this hair from? What's the name of it? And I said, House of Beautiful Hair. And she said to me, she says, well, this is the best hair that she weaved in since she's been in business. The hair was really light, and it looked real natural. And the young lady, she's the receptionist at the shop, so she's sitting at the front desk, wiggling her hair like it looks so natural. I'll show everybody the picture, and everyone is really happy with their hair because they've been buying a lot of the store-bought hair. So I'm very happy that she is happy because I know if she's happy, I'm going to be happy because I know I'm going to get a couple more people underneath me. You know, just keep going and going and going. And like I said, when I first started, I got aggravated. I said, I'm done. I'm not dealing this hair. And the next thing you know, talking to Rhon again, I was talking to him. He said, we all get aggravated. But just keep doing what you do, boo. So next thing you know, I said, let me pay this $9.97. Then my cousin called me in the morning and said, how do I get in that business? So I said, well, let me buy a bundle of hair before you get in because I want to get paid for you joining. So I must say, working here, I got laid off from my full-time job. So this gives me the intentions to make this my full-time job because I can put more into it now. So, but House of Beautiful Hair, I must say, it do rock. And I just ordered it Thursday. And the FedEx man called me while I was en route to here. What is your address? I have a package. I said, leave my hair right on the door. That's how it went.
Welcome, Karen from Baltimore. Does anybody else that has any experience with House of Beautiful Hair have anything they want to share? I know some names.
I nominate Karen Williams Styles from Baltimore.
Yeah!
Give me a testimony, girl.
How y'all doing? All right. Okay, I am a rep from Baltimore. Actually, these three are, that's not a rep, that's a rep, and that's a customer associate that just signed on today. All right.
All right.
So, yeah. This company is just an awesome company. It teaches you, I've grown so much. First of all, not only about the hair products, but I'm going to tell you, Miss Bunmi Moore is such an inspiration. I don't know if you've ever sold hair or did anything like this. This is my first time with the MLM, and I never knew, but I've grown so much as a person from just working with the company and being on a team. It grows you in ways that it makes you expand your mind. We're reading Think and Grow Rich, and it just helps you to grow as a person. I started in September, and from September to now, and this is not even with putting the energy in that I'm going to put in once the year gets started. But it's just growing. It's just growing, and you can make money. The hair is beautiful. This is my second bundle, and not because I needed it. I'm just addicted to hair. I'm just gonna say, and I just like it. So I cut it, and then I'm like, oh, I need another bundle. So I mean, but it's selling. I mean, my cousins just bought some. I color her hair. She loves it. I mean, it's just an awesome opportunity. And those who aren't in the business, I would say, you really are missing an opportunity if you leave here and don't get in. And this is the Brazilian. Wavy. I did what is it? The body wave. And I colored the ends and everything. There's a weed queen over there feeling it.
So, without further ado, I would like to introduce to you the business partner that has inspired me beyond anything else that I can express. Like Karen, this company has grown me. When you talk about working with people, manifesting your dreams, sharing your vision with other people, the whole idea of helping somebody else to earn some money as well. And we are so excited about this campaign that we're on, because for so many years, this is a $10 billion industry, and for so many years, we had no other choice but to go to the
That's
Asian
right. That's right.
on the corner. And for all that time, we were doing 90% of the purchasing. They were making 90% of the money, and we were doing 100% of the market.
Wow.
So this is an opportunity for us to turn it all around. And I tell you, I have not made money this easy ever in my life. I mean, this is like, I'm on Facebook. Y'all see me. I'm on Facebook. Basically, I'm just posting my experience. I get on the calls, a couple times a week in the evening. It's not heavy. So, I don't wear hair. And just because I'm a hairstylist didn't make, this opportunity easy. It was already easy. All I did was, I told about the opportunity on Facebook. People started asking me about it. I directed them to my website, and that's how my reps grew, how I got new people in, and how the money started growing. So, Bunmi Moore is a six-figure earner in the company and other MLM companies. She is a mother of how many? 5. I thought it was 5. And so, I don't know.
She's number 5.
Yeah, I don't know how being a mother of 5 and doing an at-home business, I don't know how that works out. But I tell you, one of the things that I love about Bunmi is that if I send her a text, if I give her a call, she always answers the phone or she gets right back to me. And it was so many times when I was early in the business that I called Bunmi for a 3-way call because, I had somebody that was interested, and she took the time out of her busy schedule, and she couldn't do it right then and there. She said, text me back or call me back in 10 minutes. we would get on that call, and she would assist me in closing the deal every time. So what I love about this is we're wearing the hair anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We know that this is an in-demand product. People are buying hair. You don't have to try. It's no shortage of customers.
Right about that.
You know what I mean? So basically, you know, I hate to make this comparison, but it's like crack. All you gotta do is let them know you got it.
I mean, basically, but it's legitimate.
Some of us can relate to that on some levels. You know what I mean? So I would like to introduce Bunmi Moore. She's going to come and she is going to tell you about this business venture, and hopefully she gets to cover all the stuff that I left out. Bunmi.
Thank you.
Well, it certainly is a pleasure to be here with you guys this evening. And for real, I don't even need to come and say anything, because I think after those testimonies that you just heard, if I were you, I'd be like, okay, $9.97, purchase some hair, team support, sign me up. All right. But I did travel here from Maryland, and being the top earner in the company, I guess I do need to share my story and just tell you guys a little bit more. But as you know, Karen and everybody said, that I really have a heart to help people. And it's just something that is in me. And I've really had the privilege, you know, I'm a second generation networker. Meaning my parents made a lot of money in network marketing back in the 80s. And I got to see that, upwards of $50,000 a month. So here we are having people who grew up poor in Baltimore City, Lexington Terrace, in the projects, you know, my mother was the first one to ever have a college, degree. Of course, the college isn't what made her the money. It was getting into business ownership. So here were these black people that went on to make tremendous amounts of money, and I thank God that I got to see that. So that really expanded my vision, because a lot of times when people come to a meeting like this and you hear, oh, you can make $10,000 a month or $15,000. Oh, yeah, nobody really makes that kind of money. You know? Oh, that's a scam. Or maybe they can do it, but I don't know if I really can do that. And so, that's what those tapes, the negative tapes that you play in your head when you go to a meeting like this. And so many times you walk away from the opportunity. And that's why we as a people remain poor. Poor, P-O-O-R, passing over opportunities regularly. Passing over opportunities regularly. Wow. So you all are here tonight to see an opportunity that could absolutely change your life, could change your family tree for generations, if you allow it to. Or you could go out the door the same way you came, and nothing will change. So for things to change, you have to do what? We've all heard it. You've got to change, right? We want different results. We've got to do something different, which may mean stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. You heard Karen say she's never done any kind of business like this. So was it a little uncomfortable?
It was very uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
It was.
But remember this. Success is created in the fear zone. Success is created in the fear zone. If you're not stretching and reaching and risking, then you're just staying the same. Right. And isn't that a scary place to be? Just staying the same. If you never stretch or risk, all that you will ever be is what you are today. Now, you may be at a good place today, but is that all you ever want to be? You heard them say how they've been growing. That's what we want to do. We want to grow, and we want to develop and always get better. And this business will assist you in doing that. How many of you all have some goals and dreams that you haven't fulfilled yet? How many of you would like to make more money? You like to give more to your church? Anybody like to take better vacations for longer amounts of time and not have to ask your boss, can you do it? Right? So that takes freedom. You got to have freedom, and that freedom comes from business ownership. Our jobs will never, ever make us rich. Our jobs will never, ever make us rich. So we got to understand we got to get into business. And so this form of business of network marketing, it allows you to easily be able to monetize this $10 billion hair whip industry. Anybody know people selling hair? We know there's a lot of people who are selling hair.
but they're not necessarily doing it in this business model. I've met people who had to get up $20,000. So they had to take out a small business loan, fly to Asia, that's more expensive, try to get some good hair, and then get a bad batch. So they just and then he got out of the business because he got discouraged after $20,000. Anybody want to pay $20,000? Or would you rather risk $997? Which one? $20,000 or $997? Which one? $997 all day long, right? I mean, we waste $9.97 and don't think anything about it, right? For lunch, exactly. I think mine today came up to $9.80. And I couldn't write it off on my taxes because nobody was there to do business with me. But here, $9.97, you can write that off on your taxes. Now your hair weave is what? Say a tax deduction. Hair weave is a tax deduction. So now your weave pays you more money back on your taxes. Now your weave pays your bills. You want your weave to pay your light bill, your car payment, your mortgage. That's what I'm talking about, folks. So this is just an awesome. You get excited?
That's what we want you to do.
Get a t-shirt. My weave pays me. Put a button away every day or something like that.
I like that.
Now look, here's what I was supposed to do.
I like that.
My business partner Daryl came up with the slogan, get paid to share where you buy your hair. And that's what Rhon was talking about. Don't just be a consumer of hair. Learn how to profit from the industry as well. Somebody else came up with a slogan the other day. I love this one. Our Brazilian will pay you $1 million. Our Brazilian pay you $1 million. That's good. And so, literally, this industry, as he said, $10 billion industry. And so, as he said, the Koreans have been monetizing that. I mean, that's called a clue. We know it's big, big business in hair.
I'm sorry, what did you say? We trying to take notes. You said because she talked about t-shirts. So you said my weave pays me.
My weave
So
pays
it is
me.
right. My Peruvian moves my bank account.
Whatever, make it work.
Brazilian with the million.
Got it. And so, really, for me, this is about taking our money back from those who don't care anything about us and putting it back into our community.
Right.
That's a big crusade there, guys, that we got to get a hold of. I mean, it doesn't make any sense at all. I remember for years, I would go into the beauty supply store, and I would get a feeling in the pit of my stomach like, oh, God, I don't want to buy my hair from here. They don't care nothing about you. Surely not giving nothing back to our communities. But it was like, what else could I do? So I gave them my money. But when I found out that this was a black-owned company, I got excited. I was like, oh, man, that was just another plus to doing this. I'm like, okay, so we can have a transference of wealth and keep those dollars circulating in our community. So that's really important, guys. I don't know if you ever thought about that, but you know what? The Jewish people are intentional. Read this book called The Jewish Phenomenon. That dollar, when they earn a dollar, they make sure that dollar touches 7 Jewish hands before going out of that community. 7. They're intentional about it. But we're so fast, we get our dollar, we get paid, bam, it's out going to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop that in order for us to make an economic change. So, House of Beautiful Hair, this is just going to be one thing in your arsenal of reaching financial independence. So we're not here today saying stop anything that you're doing. We're saying it's an easy add-on. I already had several other businesses. I'm a presidential marketing director with a wellness company, weight loss, nutrition, that kind of thing. I didn't stop doing that. But this was one of those opportunities. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't let this pass me by. And here's how I got started. I was going to Las Vegas for a wellness company convention back in last May. And so I had a girlfriend who pays like at least $250 a bundle for her hair. Per bundle now. And so I wanted that good kind of hair, but I didn't want to pay those prices. And so I know nothing about hair, okay? Knew nothing. All I did, I went for 10 years going into the beauty supply store. I would buy the throwaway hair. After about a month and a half, it would get, matted, right? So I'm spraying detangling, working with it. Another month, I'm cutting it and throwing it away. $85 a pack. And just doing that, every 3 months. Because that's all I knew to do, and that's what I did. But I'm like, okay, you know what? I want some of that good hair. So let me tell you how the Lord works, because I was on YouTube searching, looking for videos and watching all the girls about the hair and the companies they buy the hair from. And out of nowhere, guys, see, I'm looking on Facebook. The owner of House of Beautiful Hair contacts me. Mind you, I had never contacted him. And he contacted me at the same time I'm looking for hair. And he said, I seen your YouTube videos. I had him on YouTube videos about my other business. I seen your YouTube videos. If I give you a great deal on some hair, will you do an honest hair review for me? And I called my friend. I'm like, oh my gosh. At the same time I'm looking, what I'm looking for came to me. Y'all, that's nothing but God, law of attraction, all that work. If you put your intention out there, what you want will find you. So I'm like, this is amazing. So I called the guy, I'm talking to him and asking him questions about the hair. And, he sounds credible. So I'm like, okay, it's a great price. I ordered the hair. Fell in love with this stuff right here. I couldn't keep my fingers out of my head. I'm like, okay, this is good. Got the hair installed. And I started making hair review videos about this hair without any financial incentive in mind. So it wasn't even about the business or the money for me. It was just like about having a great hair experience. So I made videos saying, hey ladies, if y'all looking for some great hair, call House of Beautiful Hair. And I wanted them to call them because it was a black-owned company. It was a great product. And then about a month later, this is in the beginning of June, the owner called me back and said, why don't you get on this conference call to hear about the business? And I almost made a mistake and said, no, I'm too busy. But then I said, you know what? I got a goal. Here's my goal. 10 streams of income, each making $10,000 a month or more. And so I said, you know what? Have you reached your goal yet? No. So does it hurt to listen? No. You got to make your mind like a parachute. It only works when it's what? Open. So I got on the call and I listened to the information and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a no-brainer. I already knew it was a great product. $9.97. Who can't do that? Black-owned company, so I'm like, okay, I'm in. And as I think it was Rhon said, so I joined, I think it was June the 6th or something like that. I just started posting out on Facebook. That's all I started doing. And so I just started telling people, I'm excited about this new business, telling them about my hair experience. And let me tell you guys, you gotta understand when you get into business. Business isn't about you tell somebody about your product and they're going to say, oh yeah, let me buy it that next day. All right. You got to understand, like anything, you got to plant seeds, right? And like a farmer plants the seeds and then he gives it enough time to germinate. And so I was just planting seeds, posting, out about, 5 or 6 times a day. And nobody contacted me. Did I get discouraged? No. Because I know being in business, 2 weeks, if you're just telling people about what you're doing. That 3rd week, it started popping. I couldn't put out a message without somebody saying, can you tell me about this hair? I want to get started in the business. I saw your post. It sounds interesting. I've been looking for ways to make money with hair. I didn't know how to do it. And it started just snowballing from there. By week 7, we had 100 people on our team.
Whoa.
By week 12, it was 500.
Oh my goodness.
By week 16, it was like 900. And now between customers and reps, it's close to 2,000. Okay. Now, wait.
Yes.
And it's not because I necessarily did anything special, except for I started getting the word out there to people. And I wasn't a secret agent, and I wasn't shy about it. Social media is such a great. I was home in my pajamas, sitting on my sofa, going like this, telling people what I'm doing. Started making videos and posting out on YouTube, and I'm telling you guys, this thing exploded. So that's how you got here today, because I told somebody who saw me, who told Rhon, who told somebody else, and now you guys are here. So that's how this thing starts to spread. So literally, you guys are hearing about this at the very beginning. Timing is everything. The company is still in pre-launch. You know what that means for you all? That means that you all will be on, if you stick with this business and work, you'll be sitting on a heap of thousands of people, thousands of bundles being sold all across the country. You're vacationing, you get I got a pending commission. You're with your kids somewhere, you get an email, you have a pending commission. You know, you're asleep and you wake up, like Rhon said, and you have gotten paid. Would anybody like to experience that? That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Hey guys, let me tell you, the men were some of the first ones who saw this thing on my team, and they just ran with it. So this is not about gender; it's about economics. I say that all the time because the Koreans, do they wear the hair? They don't wear the hair, but they're profiting from it. So it's not about do you wear the hair or not. You know, yeah, it's not about do you wear. It's not about if you are a woman. It's about being an entrepreneur and being able to have the vision to see where the spending is. That's all it's about. Hair is an in-demand product that's hot. You don't got to beg or convince. As I think Sherry said, or Karen, you just got to let people know that you have it. And it's one of those times and places where we are right now. So, I mean, women love weave. They are emotional over it. If you let them know that you have the good stuff, but you have it for less, guess what? You are going to build this business. And the fact that you're not just selling hair, but you are inspiring other people to financial freedom, showing them how to get paid to share where they buy their hair. To me, that's very, very significant. Now, I'm not just trying to get you as a customer. I'm trying to get you to say, girl, now, don't just be a customer. But you know what? Why don't you profit from this as well? And so we are helping people to experience their, you know, their hopes and their dreams that they could never get to, you know, on their job. They, of course, they would never get to just spending money, you know, on the hair. And so I just really feel blessed that this opportunity came to me 6 months ago. And then I said yes to it. So what I'm going to do now is, now that you've heard my story, I'm going to just show you how the money works, and then I'll answer any last questions that you have. So we're going to skip through the slides until we get to the chart. So there's several ways to partner up with us. Now raise your hand if you're here. You're a guest. You're not a rep or an associate. Raise your hand if you're here and you're a guest tonight. Let's give all our guests a hand. Raise your hand. All right, somebody found enough about you to invite you here tonight to hear about House of Beautiful Hair. And so we want to make sure you get all your questions answered and understand everything. But there's several levels of partnership. We understand that everybody is not an entrepreneur. So you're going to have some people who say, well, you know what? I just want a great hair experience. I just want to purchase the hair. So what you're going to do for your customers, or if you just want to be a customer, you go to the website of the person who invited you here, and you create a free account. And so you just sign up online for free, and you get access to the discounted prices. All right? That's the customer. But then there are people who say, okay, well, I'm not just trying to be a customer. I want to make money too. So now the next level of partnership is called a customer associate. Raise your hand if you are a customer associate. We have any customer associates in here? Okay, 1, 2, okay. Now, as a customer associate, what happens is you paid $9.97, okay? And you pay $9.97, and that gives you your own online hair weave store. And so you can start for just $10. That's all you sign up with. You can start posting out your link, and anytime somebody purchases hair from your online hair weave store, you make 20%. Okay, how much do you make? 20%. But your money stops there if you're an associate. All right, so you make money off of one level. How many levels? One. That means all just your personal customers and reps, you make 20%. So that's decent, but you are leaving a whole bunch of more money on the table. So 20% means this. The average sale is for 2 bundles of hair. The average sale is about $150. You have 20 sales, you just made yourself $600. All right? Can anybody use the extra $600? Absolutely. Okay? Now, but let's tell you about the third level of partnership. That is as a customer rep. Everybody say customer rep. Customer rep is where you really want to be. So now you paid your $9.97, and then you've made a hair purchase. Now this company makes it very easy. They don't tell you, oh, you got to purchase $1,000 worth of hair so you can sell it to people. Or you got to purchase $500. They say all you have to do is make a hair purchase of at least what?
One bundle.
One bundle. That's it. And that's something that so just make purchase one bundle of hair. Now on our team, because we have a goal of showing people how to get to that $60K every 90 days, $60,000 every 90 days, and the compensation is based on the average sale of 2 bundles. We encourage everybody to make that 2 bundle purchase when they join. It's not a requirement, but that's the way our team does it. 2 bundles is what it takes to do a full sew-in, right? The stylist, depending on the length, 2 bundles. And so, if you're showcasing your hair, it's good to have those 2 bundles on you. So now as a customer rep, what happens now, let me show you. Now you get to make money, and go to the slide where it's showing the like silver, gold, platinum, whatever. You get to make money off of 7 levels of compensation. Okay, what's your name right here? Laverne. Okay, so let's say Laverne gets started in the business, all right, and she's excited. She signs up as a customer rep because she wants to make money, the big money. So Laverne calls her friend. What's your name? She calls Tanya and tells Tanya about this. She said, Tanya, business is so awesome. Tanya said, tell me about it. So Laverne said, I can't explain it, but I want to get you on this conference call. Dial this number, just listen to the recording, and let me know what you like about what you heard. So Tanya listens. She said, oh, girl, that sounds good. I was going to buy some hair anyway. Look, sign me up. So she gets started. So now Laverne just made what percent? 20% when she purchased. So now Tanya goes, and Tanya says, well, shoot, I want to make money too. So Tanya starts texting out to all her friends. Girl, have you heard about the #1 hair weave opportunity in the country? Visit this site, www.tanyasremyhair.com. So now she tells her friend, Jaya. All right, so now, what's the Jaya from this? Oh, hey, how you doing? That name, J-A-I, on the site, okay. So Jaya gets started in the business. She got the text. She went to the site. So Jaya clicks on Earn Cash, and she watched the video on Tanya's site. She's like, man, this just makes sense. So Jaya signs up, and now Tanya gets what percent? 20%. But now Laverne is going to get 10% of the sale. All right? So now they both make money. So now Jaya's excited. Jaya starts posting on Facebook. She starts telling people, and her friend, what's your name? Marlo signs up, right? So Marlo knows all about the computer. She don't need no help. So Jaya is asleep, and she wakes up. She's checking her back off. She's like, oh my gosh, Marlo done signed up in this business. So she gets super excited, right? Marlo done purchased her hair. So Jaya made what percent? 20%. So Tanya makes 10%. And now Laverne makes 3% of the sale. She's still making money. Does she know Jaya? Probably not. No. Does she know Marlo? No. But what happened? She got paid, right? That's leverage. That's leverage. See, we're so used to, I gotta go to work, put in my 40 hours and get paid. If I don't put in my 40 hours, guess what? I don't get paid, right? We can never be wealthy exchanging those time for dollars. We gotta get out of that time for dollar mode where I work 10 hours, I get paid for 10 hours. You can't create wealth that way. You got to create wealth using leverage, the efforts of other people, other people's time, other people's efforts. So that's the beautiful thing about this industry, this business model. So now we have one person made a sale, 3 others here got paid, and guys, it keeps going on 7 levels. When Marlo tells Jewel, all of them are going to get paid. When Jewel tells Marvina, all of them are going to get paid. Is that powerful or what?
That's powerful.
That is powerful, y'all. That's right. That's give it a hand. That is exciting. That is empowering. And so it's very simple. So this just shows the level. When you come in, you're going to automatically be what's called a customer rep bronze, meaning you're going to get paid off of 3 levels of compensation. Everything is based on 3. So you're going to have a goal of going out and getting 3 other reps in your team within your first 30 days. Then that makes you a silver. Now you're getting paid down 4 levels. When you have 3 people become a silver, that means you just have 3 people to get how many? 3. That moves you up to gold. And then when you help 3 more people get to gold, that moves you up to platinum, and you're making money off of all 7 levels, guys. And so that's how. Thank you. Go to the next slide. That's how the money works. I just want to show you So maybe go backwards. Where's the slide that shows? You see, go back and see this, the money that was attached to the example of the money or something. To see how this money can add up. So,
What you call me?
is that working? How about the backspace button? Will that work?
Okay.
See if that works. So anyway, if we can't find it, it's no big deal. But let me just tell you guys, this thing can add up to, yeah, go back up again. Okay, there we go. Look at this here, okay? Let's say, now, this is just for example purposes, but let's say you're a real go-getter and you say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get my 3, but once you get 3, you're going to do what? Get another 3, right? You're not going to stop. You're going to share this with as many people as possible. Look at the example of everybody just gathered 20 partners, okay? And you help other people do the same. 20 partners on your first level, you just made $600. When those 20 go out and get 20, you're making 10% for the next level. That's $6,000 on your second level. When those people go out and get 20, the next level, that's $36,000 on your next level. Mind you, this is every 90 days. The money gets crazy just going down to the 4th level, $480,000. And so, I mean, it's just incredible. So sometimes you can't identify with that big amount of money, but the point is the money's here to be made, so you take whatever portion that you can believe for. You follow what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because if you're here today, you know, the average person would not have had to file bankruptcy if they just had an extra $300 in their budget. So you may be saying, look, I hear all the 6-figure stuff, but can I get $500, please? That's all I don't need open. Just $500 will loosen up my budget. Then that's your goal, and that's great. You get that, and we're going to help you to do that. Then there's some other people say, you know what, my husband, I want to travel more. We want to pay for a house early, or we want to move to different zip codes. $3,000 a month will do that for me. $3,000. Help me to get there. Then you can get $3,000 from that. And then there's some people here who say, shoot, I'm making $9,000 a month on my job. I need something that's at least going to replace that. You know, I want some time freedom and financial freedom. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want the cars. I want the boats. I want the houses. I want it all, right? Then if you're saying I want that $10,000 a month or more, $60,000 every 90 days, and folks, I'm telling you, instead the Koreans are making it, why not you and why not now? We're going to show you how to do it every step of the way. So that's how the money works, guys. It's very, very, very simple. And you have people here like Rhon and whoever invited you here tonight that, I mean, they're going to stick there with you. For me, the team is the theme. And we don't have the kind of team where people just sign you up and forget about you. As they told you, you're texting me as soon as I can, I'm getting back with you. I'm helping you. I'll talk to your people for you. Whatever you need, I'm going to be there for you. And that mindset trickles down to other people on the team, and hopefully they're the same way. I know the people in this room are absolutely, you know, the same way. That's their heart. We just want everybody to speak. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just answer any last questions that you all have, because as I said before, I was just up here talking to some of the guest speaker. Rhon and Sherry, just them two, that was enough. I was sitting there just saying, oh, dang, if I went in, I'd be signing up all over again. Just from them, I'm serious. So you have applications for people to use to sign up, okay? So we have applications that you can go ahead and get filled out tonight. Use a credit card to pay that $9.97. I don't know, do you have Wi-Fi? Yes. Here, okay? We can get you signed up and your website up and running. It takes 5 minutes before you walk out of here tonight. So if you're financially able to, go ahead and purchase your bundles of hair. It'll be shipped out tomorrow. Tomorrow's what, Tuesday? Tuesday. Oh yeah, you'll have it before the end of the week. So, and if you're at the point, and we know some people are where you don't have the money for hair right now, all you have is that $9.97, then you two-step it. You sign up for the $9.97 tonight, get your website up, and then when you get paid on Friday or whatever, then you make your hair purchase and you become a rep. But either way, don't leave out of here tonight the same way that you came. That's what they say, church, right? Do we have any questions about anything from our guests who are here tonight. Does anybody have anything that we need clarified before they sign up? All hearts and minds clear. Okay, well, fantastic. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to bring Rhon back up since he is the host of the hour. Just an awesome guy, blowing and going. Definitely going to break records here in his business and his industry. So, I'm going to bring him back up to close us out. And then Carolyn will pass out the applications and we'll help you guys to fill those out.
There's survey sheet, but if you just let me know that you want your 997.
Okay, well, go ahead. I think they already got them. So fill out that survey sheet, and that'll show them your intentions of what you want to do. And let me be the first to say welcome to the team. Give yourself a hand. Come on up back up here, Rhon. Close out.
How you doing? Somebody calling you in the back.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out today. We have some refreshments. There's some wine in the back that we'll bring out to the front, so y'all can self-serve on that. But we also want to recognize our reps and also our customer associates. Would like to thank Karen Williams. She's one of the first reps that ever signed on under me. Like to thank her. We have a certificate for her. Like to thank Marlise Razor. We have a certificate for her as well for signing up as a rep. Like to thank Sherry Washington. We'd like to also give Sherry some recognition. Sherry's been in for about a month, and she is #1 on the leaderboard all over the country.
All right.
So we have a certificate for her as well. And we also like to thank one of our newest customer associates, Sire Brown.
And Giant.
So, do me a favor, fill out the questionnaires. Make sure you eat up all the food so I don't have to take it home. And I'll bring out the wine.
And I'll turn on some music. And we can party like it's 1990.
Well, all you gotta do is get ready to sign up. You do have a Wi-Fi code?
Yes, the Wi-Fi code is Salon 101.
You need me to get out?
No, you can sit there.